Hello and welcome to Trade of the Week on Monday, the 26th of June, 2023. At the end of May, we went long the British pound against the US dollar. And as you can see here on the daily chart, that trade worked out extremely well. And we would have gotten out above our upside target here once we started to revert to the downside around 127.70. If you're still long this trade, you can run it with your take profit level, perhaps just putting it below the last reaction low. That's last Friday's low above here, 126.87, just below there, for example. Or you can cash it in around current levels. I mean, it's been a very profitable trade, and that was on the back of inflation remaining very high in the UK, and we're expecting further rate hikes to be seen. So yes, that trade worked out really, really well. Now, about a couple of weeks ago, we went long the VIX index, the volatility index, because we expected the VIX to rise with equity markets coming off, and we are more or less trading at our entry level here, but we still expect further upside to be seen with regards to the VIX, so I would stay long on this trade. The FTSE 100, this we went short at last week, and we did so, as I said, on those very high inflation numbers in the UK. We had 8.7% inflation, and core inflation hitting 7.1%, the highest level since 1992. We also had a debt to GDP ratio which has exceeded 100% for the first time since 1961. And at the same time, we've got average mortgages in the UK hitting 6% and rents increasing at the fastest pace for 7 years. So all of which is really negative for the FTSE 100. And from a technical perspective, we also fell through the early June lows and the red line here, the 200-day simple moving average, all of which was telling me that the odds were pretty high, that after this ABC correction, the downtrend would continue. So we've hit so far our downside target, but this one we could actually let run further probably, because it's quite likely that we might actually hit the March lows at 7,204. This brings me to this week's trade of the week, and I'd like to go short the Nasdaq 100 because the breadth has really left this market, and it looks overbought to me. It's toppish, and we also have some negative divergence here. And for all of these reasons, I expect the Nasdaq to fall. So therefore, I'd like to go short the Nasdaq 100 at 14,860 with a stop loss above the recent highs at 15,285. And a downside target at around 13,300, the previous sideways trading area.